Good morning. Good morning, y'all. So I'm in the kitchen today. I'm trying to be a good girlfriend today because today is my boyfriend's birthday. I'm gonna cook some breakfast. If this baby rules, okay, because it's up to the baby. If it let me do what I need to do. The last video I was cooking the food. Baby, when I told you I almost died. Like literally. I'm serious. That's not funny, Keisha. That's not funny. But I was so sick and just dizzy and so weak. I tried to push myself and I had to stop. The last clip was when I was putting the tomato paste in the food. Girl, I had to stop. So you guys, I don't think this is going to be like a vlog. Probably a cook with me or something like that because yeah. Because this is going to be pretty long and I also want to talk. So why not? So girl, let me tell you about my experience when I went to the clinic one day, okay? Like I have to invest inside a tripod because this isn't working. Like I'm trying to put y'all somewhere and this isn't working. Anyways, that's the best I can do for now. Okay. So I think I made a video like a year ago speaking on, like how I want a career or whatever like that, right? And how I don't want to waste so many years inside school if I'm not sure that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to waste years and money doing something I'm not passionate about, or it's not my gift, So, like when you just come out of high school or whatever like that, here's my problem. I can't do two things at once. So I want to talk and I want to mix this batter as well, but hold on. Like when you're like fresh out of high school, like sometimes your parents or people or society, they want to try to rush you into a career right away. And 2 to 1, like you barely know who you are as a person. You don't know who the fuck you are. 2 to 1, you're gonna just waste years of your life diving into something that you probably don't want to do in the future. You're gonna be miserable at your job. You are gonna hate it, right? And that's one thing I didn't want to do, even though I look like a failure, But I'd rather God to bless me and show me what I need to be doing instead of wasting years of my life, doing something I don't want to do just because of money or just to survive. So I made a video about that like a year or a couple months ago. I just don't want to be unhappy. I know what it is to be unhappy. And I know what it is to work someplace and don't like it. So imagine you putting your all into a career and you don't like it. I don't want to waste my time. But anyways, I say all of that to say this. Most people don't know what they're getting themselves into when they choose these careers, and like for example, nursing, doctor, or whatever like that, I was at the clinic. My first time visiting the clinic. Usually I'll go to private clinic, right? I usually go to private clinic because the service is quicker and it's better. Okay, more pleasant attitude. My first day at the public clinic, excuse me, it was okay. I pray to God it will continue to be okay. Okay. My first time to the public clinic, there was one young nurse and an older nurse, and the older nurse was training the younger nurse. Okay, the younger nurse, her attitude was very pleasant. She was nice, but the older nurse, she had a horrible attitude, and you can tell she's just a miserable bitch. All right, I'm being honest. When I go to places, I usually try to have a nice attitude and like a smile on my face. You know, I try to come there with a pleasant attitude always. You know, on my side. You know, so I don't want to walk in no place with no stink ass attitude. So I always try to have a decent attitude when I go into people establishment. So she was training. I can't really remember exactly what she was asking me, but she asked me something, and the older nurse, she was like, "Oh, you don't ask her, you tell her," or something like that. She was telling the younger nurse, and I was like, "What the fuck? This woman is such a bitch," you know. And all I was thinking all that day was, like, I hope this don't affect this girl, you know, the younger nurse. I was like, because I hope she don't pick up like that stink attitude of being around that environment. All I'm saying is the younger nurse, she's in that type of environment with that stink ass attitude. I don't want her to pick up to that, you know. You know what it is, you just start your job, you know, you come with a pleasant attitude, and you have people who are treating you, and sometimes that can rub off on you. And like we already trying to get better nurses and doctors. You know, usually it be the nurses with the stink ass attitude. It don't be the doctors, because you have to get through that. You have to get through the nurse in order to see the doctor, and usually it's them with the stink attitude. I never met a doctor who had a horrible attitude yet. So I was so mad that day. I was like, oh my gosh, like this young girl, you know, she's in training, and like we are trying to prevent people with stink attitude. Like we don't want that. And you already training us so freaking wrong, you know. Now she may feel like she have to be so rude and aggressive to the patients, you know. She might think she have to be this aggressor or be in control, you know. And it don't have to be that way. Okay, I'm standing in this one spot too long. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I want a tripod so bad. Okay. Or like, and the reason why I'm talking about all this today is because I saw the video on TikTok, and when I saw the video on TikTok with those nurses, I was disgusted, because you know, like, I'm going to be going into the hospital soon and going into labor. We have some stink doctors, some stink nurses over here as well. I experienced it when I went to the hospital, so I already know. But I saw a video on TikTok, and I was like, oh my gosh, like those ladies cannot be mothers. I'm telling you, they probably never give birth. Like you're already going into the hospital probably scared, especially if it's your first time. You're already going into the hospital scared. You don't really know what to expect, and here you have these bitchy ass nurses, and they want to treat you like like you're a fucking robot. Like you don't supposed to ask questions. You don't supposed to be feeling any pain or anything like that, you know. You're supposed to stay there and be still and don't say nothing, like you don't feel your baby coming on, or I don't know. So when I saw the video, it really disgusted me. Let me make something clear. Nurses and doctors are not God, okay? They can't heal everybody. They can't fix everything. But having a pleasant attitude goes a very, very long way. I feel like that's the most you can do, you know? Is try to keep the patients calm and relaxed. Because when you're going into the hospital, of course, you're scared, you're afraid, especially if it's your first time. You really don't know what to expect. And over here, we have like, when you're going into labor, unless you have a private room, there's no friends, no family. There's only the nurses and the doctors there, or the doctor. And so you're all by yourself. So, of course, you want people around you who's going to be positive and not mean to you and aggressive to you and stuff like that. And of course, like everybody knows that I feel like these people are supposed to be professionals, you know? Everyone gets irritated, of course. Of course, the patients probably get under their skins or whatever like that, of course. You know, we experience that on regular jobs, so it does get annoying. But you're supposed to be a professional. You're supposed to be making people feel safe. Anyways, I found the video very disgusted, and like I said, I'm going to be in the hospital in the next few weeks, and the only thing that matters to me is having a healthy baby, and I don't care about gifts, nothing. All I want is prayers when I go into the place. It made me really think. And like I said, like I don't know how those women can even sit there and kiki like they cannot be mothers. It's impossible, and it's so unprofessional. Even if you talk it amongst your co-workers and not try to like bring it to the public, like it's just ugh. And it's always like black women, I swear. Like even like how I'm in the Caribbean, like we have a lot of, it's always like the black ones. So like we have like people from different places that are nurses as well, and they usually be the more nicer ones than, you know, your own. So like the video like scared me a little bit, you know, like it made me like sick to my stomach, like diarrhea sick. And I was like, oh my gosh, the only thing I can do is try to keep a positive mind and stay prayed up. And like we have a lot of good nurses and doctors out there who are doing their jobs. There's always going to be some bad apples, always, that try and make the other rest look bad, you know. Saw that the ladies got fired for posting that shit. I usually, like, listen to me, I'm the type of person, I have sympathy for everybody, you know, but baby, I don't feel sorry. I really don't. I don't know, I just don't. If it is true, I I just hope it just be a lesson to other people out there. And that's why, like, listen to me, don't, I don't know if they give those people, like, who are in training, like doctors and nurses, like a rundown or some kind of training to whereas dealing with patients and stuff like that. I don't know if they give them like free therapy or, you know, have a therapist for them or, you know, training. Because sometimes, you know, like on certain jobs, like you have to train like to deal with customers and stuff like that. I don't know if they give them that or, you know, the opportunity or to allow them to know like what they're getting themselves into when they go in the healthcare. Because on any job, you're going to deal with people with all kind of personalities, you know. And like I said, that's a whole career, you know. I'm not saying like you have to stay in it, but you went to school for years. This is not no little working the Walmart, you know, Wendy's or something like that. No, you can easily quit that job and find the next one. We're talking about a career. I don't know. Just be sure that's what you want. Make sure that's what you want before you go and get yourself into them. Get yourself into that. Just baby, it don't make no sense you being miserable and taking it on people, because you're gonna be stuck in a field for many more years to come. So make sure when you guys choose a career, make sure it's something that you really want to do. I'm on my eggs now. I need to take 2 pancakes because I don't want to talk about that too long. All I'm saying is people are already afraid. People are already afraid when they go into the hospital, you know, or to see a doctor. And you're gonna come with your stink ass attitude to make it worse. Gonna be already afraid. Now we have to deal with you. You wanna feel safe when you go into any doctor's office. You wanna feel safe. So far, me going to the clinic, I haven't had no bad experience. So I thank God for that. Now I have to go to the big boys in a couple of weeks. The big hospital where they have the beasts and the gorillas. Girl, I'm gonna pray that my experience be good and I can get out there in a day. And I have positive people around me who love their jobs. I think people just go into these fields just to survive, you know. Hate their job, going to work every day dealing with people. That's why I usually like spend my money to the private clinics, because you get some really good service. You get quick service and pleasant attitude. So yeah. But this time it made no sense for me not to go private clinic, because yeah, it just didn't make no sense. Ooh. I'm just cooking for me because this boy is on the road and the food is gonna be cold time he come back. I'm not getting up to go back to the stove. I try to be a nice person and cook, but you want to be on the road. Yeah, you want to be on the road. Don't go out north for. But yeah, so all my good nurses and doctors on there. I don't know what to say to you guys. You're doing a wonderful job. Keep it up. I mean, for me, I'm not the type of person that gives people a hard time. So, for all you people who in the comment section on other people's videos talking shit about nurses and doctors as well, I hope you guys have good patience. I hope you go in there with at least a decent attitude no matter how you feel. And don't give those people a hard time as well. Because some of them are really nice and they really be doing their job. And some of y'all just want to be bitches with good ass nurses and doctors, you know? So try to have a pleasant attitude as well when you go to those places. If you could, if you're not in so much pain, you know. A good attitude would help me. It keeps me coming back. That egg smells good. Okay. We're just gonna do the bacon now. Get some bacon. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this video because I feel like I was all about. I don't know. And I still feel like I didn't say like what I really wanted to say. Like I can't multitask. I figure that. I cannot multitask. And my setting up is horrible. How the fucking open this shit now? I feel like if I sit down, I gotta get my thoughts together more and make a proper video on how, and you know, say it more properly. Articulate my words better. Yeah. This man is gonna make his own breakfast because he wanna be on these streets. He went out last night. His birthday is today, but he went out last night. And he looked like he wants to be in these streets again tonight. I don't know. I don't think you add any oil to bacon. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm only gonna do fully bacon for me. I don't know about bacon. Ooh. You know what? I know my phone's gonna be full close. I don't know how I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna have to delete everything off my phone. Everything. Like look at all this oil coming off this bacon. And I saw this fish on YouTube. She put oil on the bacon. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't know bacon had oil. I don't trust that. They do. One more thing or two. I'm tired. Alright, you guys, so I'm all done. This is my breakfast. So I did something nice with this motherfucker, and I called him and he gonna tell me that he's chilling. Girl, what the fuck? I finally got some strength to do something nice for your ass, and you can talk about you chilling. I'm about to eat my breakfast and relax. So we about to eat, okay? So this Negro gonna tell me that I could do his breakfast when he comes. It's like 12, going up for 12 o'clock. Who gonna do who? Not me. What the fuck? Like, you wanna be hanging with whoever. My food is even cold. I'm not doing nothing. Girl. I'm gonna taste some of this bacon. The grease. Oh my god. I didn't have no hot napkin. The grease in that shit. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna go there and enjoy my breakfast. Relax. These strawberries isn't even sweet. I'm out.